Everybody,
Hello!
it's us again.
Good afternoon.
Welcome to Canonsburg UP Church. Got church?
Get church right here at Canonsburg, UP Church, 112 West Pike Street, Canonsburg, PA 15317-724-7450-800.
That was so quick, I don't know if I could remember that.
Well, they can slow it down. It's video. And I'm Kenton Klink. This is my friend, my pal Al Barker, and this is the Reverend Donald B. Coleman, pastor here at Canonsburg United
Don's
Presbyterian Church.
B for Bruce.
I am just a piano player, and Al is, I guess, just a friend. But how can you stay just a friend? Congregant. That's better.
Sorry for being late for anybody watching live. We were discussing Al's wonderful wife's recent sojourning down south. The
I
myriad.
thought we were talking about your sermon last week.
Well, we were also talking about that, but I think like the
Well, we didn't
passing
get
back
to
of
the sermon
photographs.
yet. We
No.
just got to the button that was unbuttoned.
the undone button to my shirt. Yes.
I got to tell you, man, I would have just been hysterical.
Now I'm happy though that the media on Facebook only has 30 days, so then I don't have to
it'll
worry
be
about
gone.
that. It'll be gone.
Yeah.
So it's all right. It was not inappropriate, just awkward.
No, it wasn't even
Afterward,
awkward.
not even awkward.
No, it wasn't even awkward because we didn't even see your T-shirt, so I wasn't.
You
even
didn't
sure.
even see the T-shirt
No,
underneath.
was it white?
It did say
Or
Kenton
an
is a big
off-white?
fat. No, it didn't. No, it was just.
Big fat.
Well, I didn't want to say anything bad, but I realized even saying big fat does sound bad.
It was an old shirt. It was before you lost all this weight.
Pardon me?
It was an old shirt. It was before you lost. You got it before you lost all this weight.
You know, look at him trying to keep a straight face and say that too. Okay,
He was being kind. You've lost some weight, have you not?
I'm not announcing it publicly.
Okay,
They can all acknowledge.
Okay.
Send cards and letters.
Okay. most of it's happened inside of your cranium, but
No, on a scale,
took you a minute to get that one, didn't it?
it's happening on the scale.
So you've lost weight.
Well, yes, I have.
Okay, so you wanna be celebrated for it, right?
No, I want to
Well-
lose more weight.
Okay, not yet.
Too soon to celebrate.
I feel like I've been noticing several people in and around life that have had noticeable changes in their weight, reductions in their weight.
Well, it's so easy these days.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right, let me know.
I mean, it's very expensive.
Oh, well, there you go. So
It's
not quite my.
costing me $147 a month.
Ooh, not quite my ballywig.
Well, no.
Yeah.
You're what?
Yeah, ballywig.
Don't you use no dirty words on my videos.
And as much
What
as
does
much
that
as I'm
mean? What's
impressed.
ballywig mean?
Yeah, try to define that now.
Well, you could ask your friend in your pocket if you want to, but
No.
I believe kind of like your area of expertise, your bag. Yeah.
Oh, your bag.
Yeah, I think that's another. Yeah.
Oh, you mean that's not my bag? Wow,
Not my
that's
bag, yeah.
that's going way
It's not
back.
in your
man.
bag of tricks.
Not
Yeah, not in. Yeah.
that's not my bag.
Not my
Hey,
area.
Man, that's going right out the '60s. Groovy, man, like
It came
far
back.
out.
Okay.
Groovy, far out. Wow, man, get real.
Now, I know you lost a bunch of weight before too, but I'd rather avoid that
Yeah.
way of losing weight. I don't want to go
No.
into debt or into health crises.
No,
so.
but you know you're 40. You're gonna be 40.
40
No,
I'm 46. I'm 46 right now.
no,
Yeah.
you're gonna be 47.
Yeah.
I think you're lying.
No.
Let me see your driver's.
1978. I don't even have my wallet with me.
Of course,
Born in
we went to
1978.
lunch.
Do the math.
Of course, you don't have your wallet.
8 plus 6 is 4, right?
Yeah,
8. Yeah.
I had the best sandwich today.
Did you?
Oh, for once, it was grilled cheese with bread and butter pickles on it.
There were more pickles.
You should write that down, which sandwich you got, because usually you're not
Well,
satisfied.
it's not there all the time. It was the St. Patrick's special.
Yeah, but it should be there for at least the rest of the month, right?
It's St. Patrick's Saturday.
18th.
I never remember.
Well, what
but I
date
am
is
wearing
today?
green socks for it.
Yeah, they don't match anything you have on.
There's green in here. Green and.
Well, I guess if you want to call that green.
Green. Yeah.
Okay.
The 18th, you said?
Yeah.
The 18th would be next Tuesday.
Oh,
Well,
but they're having a parade on Saturday, aren't they?
Well, they do that on weekends, yeah.
Oh, okay. So
which parade? Chicago?
Nobody
No,
would come if they
Kansas,
did it on
Pittsburgh.
Tuesday. Nobody would come to the parade if they did it on Tuesday.
Well, yeah, except those people who were working.
Except for Boston and Chicago. I think Boston and Chicago, they can get a parade
Well,
on St.
yeah,
Patty's Day any day of the week.
Well, because they dye the water green.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do we
Why,
still do that in Pittsburgh?
if they can dye it green one day of the year, can't they dye it blue the rest of the
Oh my, you'd think, but it's not.
We dyed the water green
No,
in Pittsburgh?
Chicago does.
Chicago.
Oh.
Although at this time of year, when I worked, it was always a big deal we would have a sign up right away.
Green beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We would have a sign up right away. Order your green beer now. And all it was
Beer with green food coloring. in it.
Yeah.
I know.
My friend Phil and we always bring a little canister of green dye
Really?
Do you?
with us, just in case they don't have green beer.
well, and you put it in a keg.
No, we put it right in the glass. And
Oh, okay.
Fill the glass up, and it's
if-
perfect color green. 2 drops would do it.
If you're ahead of time, you can order from wherever
Right.
you're buying your beer from.
Right.
The place that's going to sell you the beer can order that beer green.
Right.
Yeah, it's hard. And in this part of the area, the green beer most favored was Rolling Rock.
Yeah. Problem is, if they don't drink it all on the 18th, it's hard to sell green beer on the 19th.
Well, except to people like you.
You sell it half price and then it'll go.
Al will drink it. It can be green.
Now, you might think that talking about beer on a church podcast, you might be like, this is a little bit uncomfortable.
Yeah, but
do you know some of the earliest,
Egyptians.
Yes, but you know who really did a great job of it?
Beer?
Yeah.
Oh, no, who?
Christian monks.
I'll bet.
Notorious. But
Really, for beer?
You know what? Oh, yeah. Do you know why, though?
Why not
was
beer, not wine?
Well, no, both, sure. Yeah, no, but why?
They needed something to keep them busy.
That's a good question. Yeah, sure, I'm sure there was some of it.
Why?
So
You must
think
have the
about
answer.
This. Think about this, right?
Uh-huh.
When did sanitation systems become?
Well, that would be Rome.
Yeah, but then the cycle. So anyway, when you were most places where you were living, right? You know what your sanitation system was? The river.
Well, the river,
Right,
yeah.
right. Where else did you get your water from?
The river.
So it was, the natural water around you, if you lived in a
Was
large
dirty.
area, was terrible and unhealthy. And so you needed something to drink that would be
So it was beer.
safe. And so you either fermented, right? So beer, or you
Alcohol.
so wine, beer.
That got the
alcohol.
impurities out of it.
Yeah.
Still.
Yep.
Fermenting.
Yeah, the process of it. Yeah, so that's why you get wine. That's why throughout the scriptures are talking about wine, because water for the most part was
Undrinkable.
Yeah,
Well,
unsafe.
and also in the Middle Ages, like in England, where the places are closer together.
Oh, yeah.
The street runs down the middle, and the
Yeah.
overhang on the second floor
yeah.
over the first floor is that you just emptied it out in the street.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. So there's actually a fascinating book, and I'm blanking on the title right now, but it is about the
Going to the bathroom?
the Guinness family.
Oh, okay.
And it's
Stout.
fascinating. Yeah. So the Guinness family and their connections with faith and the church. I'm blanking on the book. I can see it right now. It's
I
kind of
have
an off yellow, kind of yellowish orange color.
I have
It's
a
got
girlfriend that drinks nothing but Guinness.
Guinness.
Stout.
Yeah. There was a time when I enjoyed it. Not so much.
Well, that's very. You have to be really.
But there's also a lot that
That's strong.
people believed.
Guinness?
Strong tasting.
It's kind of.
I don't think so.
Strong tasting. I don't know.
But there people use it for medicinal purposes.
Guinness?
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
And,
you drink enough of it and you feel better.
But no, there's stuff in there. Just,
I'm sure there is, yeah.
It's not. I mean, you can't
Sterile.
take it for anything.
Sterile. Yeah.
But yeah, the monks perfected.
How interesting.
Beer making and
How
it's great.
interesting.
What a gift.
Well,
Everything in moderation.
Well, yeah.
my
My
mother would
friend,
say.
my friend Brian, who goes to Mount Athos all the time and stays with the monks.
Is he homebrew?
No, Brian does not. No. But he's never said anything about that. I'll have to ask him.
Oh yeah, and maybe the Greek monks didn't. I don't know. But
They would have been drinking wine.
and therefore yeah. But
Yeah, but those monks on Mount Athos, they still work vows of silence and all that.
yeah.
They do that on a week of prayer.
Imagine doing a silent podcast, or
Well,
That wouldn't be very entertaining.
yeah, I mean, I don't think we would have many views if people
It
just.
might rank right up with one of our podcasts, though.
Well, what?
Huh?
Did you see the views from last week? Did you
No.
look and see
Are
the
they high?
views?
Are a lot of people watching?
We?
Is anybody watching right now live? Probably not.
I bet there is.
You think so? One person?
At least one. Yep.
One person. Hi, Kathy.
No, and Cheryl.
Cheryl? Hi, Cheryl.
Cheryl, and she's doing much better. She's got her medicine.
What?
If she could just get it to herself straight, as far as coming from where it has to come from, it'd be good. But every time it's time for a prescription, they have a hassle sending it to her. Yeah. And there's a scam out for everybody.
Just one?
Well, but the one that's popular around here right now is people are UPS people are knocking on your door saying you owe this for this delivery, and you don't owe anything. And it seems like the scammers have attached themselves to UPS, and it's just a bad thing going on around.
Did they
here
catch
right
you?
now. Huh?
Did you? Get
No,
caught?
no, I don't get scammed except by you two.
Yeah, no, it's different.
Except by
Yeah,
you.
and you know what? People who often, tragically, it's the kind-hearted, generous people.
That's the ones.
Jerks like me. Just,
Oh no.
Did
Did you just call yourself kind-hearted and generous?
No, I call myself a jerk.
Oh,
I said
all right,
jerks
that
like
fits.
me
All right.
don't get scammed because I just assume that you're trying to scam me.
I wouldn't scam you, Dawn. I would never scam you. You
No,
scam me every week.
What?
I said to you before we left the office, do you have your wallet?
I said no. I don't have my wallet.
You I'm an old man.
Yep.
You should be buying my lunch.
Should I?
Well, no.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah.
But
And trust me, we already had the conversation about my other meal. I'm not even gonna bring it up right now.
Your $20 meal last night.
Don't even.
Okay.
Don't.
I won't. I
even,
wouldn't say a
don't
word.
Even.
No,
Anyway,
you didn't get your $20.
What's going on? What's going on in the life of the church this week? We had
We had a great men's breakfast last week.
phenomenal. Yep.
We sang happy birthday.
Yeah, but it was too early yet. That was like a dream.
Well, the next men's breakfast is going to be after your birthday. Would you rather have us sing it after the fact?
Wait a second. This from the man who claims the entire month.
Yeah, the
This
month
is
of-
the season, not even the month.
It's the
6 weeks.
season of Kent.
So you got sung
the
to
Kenton
you-
season.
So you got sung happy birthday during
not
the
Lent,
season of Kent.
Yeah.
And it was too early.
Yeah, too early. I mean, I didn't
Can't
get it.
win for trying.
I mean, it was
Al.
nice to see the birthday cake and chocolate cake.
Al
and
Barker
everybody
He is,
and
he
Al
is
Barker
turning 70 this year.
printed music
printed
to play Happy
happy
Birthday.
birthday.
That's because I can't play without
which is
music.
the
Played
first. You
Happy
realize
Birthday
that's
on
the
the
first thing
piano.
I noticed was look, he needs music. Did you hear me say that?
Huh?
Did you? I said, look, he needs music.
Yeah, look.
For Happy Birthday. Yeah.
Next year,
Where's your
It's
backpack?
nothing.
It's a complicated song,
Huh?
It's a complicated song,
Yeah, I know it is. It wraps
Next
around.
year,
I'll
nothing.
be 71. That'll be nothing. I won't be here next year. It'll be all right.
You might not be here next week.
That's your hope, okay? That's your hope.
17 men decide with viv and vigor to sing this man happy birthday.
And I was touched.
And he's like,
You could tell I was.
too early.
And Randy, thanks for bringing the cake.
Randy,
My goodness, that was just so kind.
Randy reached out to me midweek and said, hey, Kenton's birthday is this month. What do you think?
Oh,
What do you think about a cake, singing happy birthday to him?
That was nice.
Could anybody play piano? Can anybody play that? And I said, well,
Al?
I know Al plays the piano. Really good job.
Yeah, so Don calls me up. He says, can you play this so we can sing to Kent? And I said, why? His birthday's not till the 27th.
I mean, I knew why as soon as I saw the birthday cake because I wouldn't see anybody until after. except you guys.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
And the three of us will be here on the 20th.
happy flipping birthday.
You know, it's not that cheap, all right? I want a present.
What's not cheap?
My birthday. I want a present.
What day?
You know what day it is.
Yeah, I'm
is
gonna
that
I'm gonna be out of town that day.
You are not.
my gift to you is my presence. That is a gift.
I won't see it.
Is it the 26th?
No.
27th?
Yes. And there's no way
Yeah, it's a
you're giving me
Thursday.
2 days. Yeah.
No, there's no way.
No, there's no way.
Anyway, you've got
You know
a
what?
whole slew
Here's
of people.
what you do.
Mm-hmm.
Is that you call me at 7 o'clock in the morning on the 27th.
And beat your brother?
Well,
Or is he going to call you at
he'll
12:01?
call me at 12:01. I could just kill him. But you know how you take your kids out to breakfast on their birthday?
Mm-hmm.
Take an old
I
man
actually
to
still owe
breakfast?
my eldest son.
Oh, well then.
Still owe him a birthday.
Oh, well, he's in Florida.
Yeah.
He's having birthdays.
Yeah.
But as so I'm thinking on Thursday the 27th, you call me and we go to breakfast. I'll get confetti pancakes or something.
Confetti pancakes.
Yeah.
From where?
I can't remember whether it's Kings or Eaton Park. You know, the greatest dining experiences in the world. Are you looking for the 27th?
My calendar does say Kenton's birthday.
Well, of course it does.
I have biological oceanography scheduled.
That's
Actually,
not you.
I am
Thursday
going
morning.
to be out of town. I'm going to be. I'll be down in Florida. I'm going fishing.
What?
Yeah.
Say hi to Brennan.
No, we're not. We're going to the Keys.
Why don't you
Oh,
guys just
nice.
buy a house down there?
Why would he buy a house down there?
They're
Lee?
going there, my Lord in heaven.
All his family's up here.
No, they're not. They're down there.
Yeah, a lot of them are three. Yeah, a
Well,
lot
his
of them
kids
down
are
there.
here.
Kids are here.
And
Yeah,
his mom and dad are down
his
there.
daughter and 3 grandchildren just moved back, and now he's going to
I
leave
know.
them?
Well, no, not to have just one house, to have the second house. You know, Al is the financial leader here.
Oh, is he really?
Okay. He's the one who funds this every week.
It's
It's because of Al's contribution to our church that we can have this video.
Is that what
every
it is?
week. Yeah.
I thought it was just my appeasing you.
I thought it was just my appeasing you.
Oh.
See, because remember during COVID,
Oh, I
you were
remember
doing
that
7
was,
days a week.
I remember how it started.
You were doing 7
6.
days.
Yeah, I think it was only ever 6, but yeah.
Yeah, then the 7th was here. 6 days a week, and you said, Kenton, why don't you do Wednesdays?
I think it was more like, do you want to? I think that was what I said.
No, you said, why don't you? You did. You did.
5 years ago, I don't
Regardless,
remember.
it was a good idea.
Huh?
Regardless, it was a good idea.
It was a good idea for him, for me, and for who are the couple other people that are watching.
A couple other people that are watching.
Yeah.
So, what's going on in the life of the church this week?
Well, the choir's singing.
We have a wonderful choir.
We do. We've got a great choir this year. And if you want to sing for Easter, now's the time to come, Al.
We're only
now's
a
the time
few
to come.
weeks away.
Well, get your.
Well, I got my dinner date back on Wednesdays.
Oh, okay. What about your trumpet out?
I can't do them. I got problems with my teeth.
You got them fixed.
Well, they're loose again.
No, they're not.
Oh yeah, they are.
No, sir.
Don't prove it.
Alvin, they are not.
Oh yeah.
Super glue.
That's what I told them. Did they really come out again?
They haven't come out, but they're loose.
Well, I'll take care of that. Don't worry.
I went and had chicken wings the other night, and that was a bad idea.
See, home alone, and you get into trouble.
So you're going to be pureeing your food from now on to keep your teeth. You're not that old. You're not Kenton. Don't do that.
I don't need anything pureed. That was a great grilled cheese sandwich, though, man.
So
And then we got worship.
we have worship.
We got worship. We got Sunshine Station. Going strong.
Yep. We
We got
got
second Sunday in Lent.
It's the second Sunday in Lent.
We got we're in the middle of a sermon series,
Psalm 22.
Psalm 22, and it's like 2 pages long. He says to everybody, memorize
Let me
it.
ask a dumb question. So why is Lent 30 days? Is that what it is?
40
days.
40.
So did Christ come to town 40 days prior to his crucifixion?
You know, it's funny. I feel like I should be able to answer this.
You mean to Jerusalem 40 days before?
Yeah.
I don't think that's what.
No, I think it's more of a religious practice than a Christ practice.
Because of course it's 40 days.
So Ash Wednesday is the start of Lent.
Yes.
What event happened in Jesus' time on Ash Wednesday?
I think it's all-
that's not
Yeah.
a recreation of
That's in
the
modern
from
time.
back then.
No, that's a really good one.
Well, Greeks don't have Ash Wednesday.
Ash Wednesday. No.
No. So Orthodoxy doesn't have Ash Wednesday. It's our acknowledgement we are beginning into this period of
Preparation.
Because he didn't come to
Preparation.
town until Good Friday. He rode a donkey.
Well,
into
right.
town.
Yeah,
Jerusalem.
and it all depends on. See,
Well,
that's where
Palm
we-
Sunday. He came
Yeah.
on Palm Sunday.
Palm Sunday.
Palm
yeah,
Sunday
we
a week before. Okay.
Yeah.
We get two different. We kind of get two different renditions of it between John and the Synoptic Gospels, and so sometimes it's hard to know exactly which, which fits. But
Well, we talked a couple weeks ago about did Jesus in his early years realize he was the Son of God?
great question.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of
We'll
debate.
never know.
Lots of debate about that.
Yeah.
And, someday we might know.
Well, yeah, someday we might know
Yeah.
after.
Yeah, not this side of glory.
Not this side, yep.
But I almost think there's probably a both and to it. I would think there's for
Why is there a question? When did Jesus not think that he was the Son of
Well,
God?
why
Yeah.
would he at 5 years old?
Because his dad told him,
His mother told him.
or his dad.
Joseph?
Sure.
I don't think though. I don't think Mary
I mean,
and
you don't think Joseph knew?
I don't.
Joseph knew. I know.
Okay,
Joseph
well that's
knew.
his dad, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
But
well-
but Joseph knew. But that
I don't.
because the angel came to tell Joseph.
No, but I'm sure.
And told
I'm
him
sure
to take Mary.
Mary and Joseph talked to each other.
Well-
they.
Well, but the angel told Joseph to take Mary as his wife, and that she would be carrying a child.
But here's the thing though. The idea that so the idea that the Holy Spirit would come upon Mary and she would have a child, right?
Yeah.
That's one thing, but to understand that Jesus was God in the flesh,
Yeah.
the fullness of God, I feel like that's like another step beyond. Like you could kind of say something miraculous happened, sure, kind of like miraculous healing. Miraculously, the water came out of the rock. Lots of things, miracle. We can't explain it. But to say that God was fully wrapped up in this human form, I feel like that's more. I don't think that Mary and Joseph fully understood. I don't think.
So you think God was in control of that even then?
What do you mean?
I think of anybody that would understand it the most, it would be Mary and Joseph.
I think they would understand it more than, but you don't.
But they trained Jesus to be a carpenter, like his father. He worked as a carpenter like his father. He had all the tools as he traveled.
we actually don't know if he's a carpenter.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the Bible doesn't really talk about. I mean, they talk about him when he was born, and then they talk about him when he was
30.
28 years old or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's really nothing. We get
So
the
why
story.
do you think that he doesn't know?
Well, how would a young boy deal with, I'm the Son of God?
We don't know.
And we don't read anything about whether or not he was treated any differently than any little boy at that time.
Yeah.
And my question would be this, because we don't have the answer to that in our Bible, was that something that was left out? Are there books out there that may explain that?
Most of the books that are out there
Yeah.
are written a long time afterwards by people who
I
are
have
just
no idea.
yeah. So
It's just...
they're great questions.
Yeah, it is.
To ponder and think about.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't know how he would have made it through his youth. I don't think that he became flesh to become one of us, truly one of us.
Was he not baptized till he was 28 or 30? Is that
Yeah.
when he was
Right,
baptized?
John.
Because baptism wasn't a thing of
No, he went to the river.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
what they do for infants, they brought them to the temple. We have that in Luke's gospel. Brought him to the temple. He was circumcised. He was brought to the temple. They offered sacrifices. That's where the prophet and the priest both offer a blessing. And but that's all, the last thing we
So
get.
what instant did anybody start talking about Jesus? His baptism? Is that when he
Yeah,
came
that's
to
when the-
life in the
I
Bible?
get, you're right.
So that's why there's what the church has understood to be a heresy, that at his baptism when this is my son in whom I'm well pleased.
Yeah.
That the Spirit descends on him. It says like a dove, and some have said this is when Jesus becomes, fully God, that he wasn't before, but then he is.
His mind makes the realization that he's not so mortal.
Well, there are some, and again, the churches recognize this. No, this is a heresy. This is not what we, the Church Universal, believes.
No.
Some believe that at that moment something changes in Jesus. The church, for the most part, believes overall that this was just a public display of what was already the truth.
And then more than baptized in the water, but baptized in the Spirit.
Right, which is what
Okay.
John says is
Yeah.
that, hey, there's someone coming after me, who is going to baptize you in the Spirit. And then Jesus shows up, and this happens, and yeah.
Interesting.
So yeah,
Well, that's the time that we're celebrating right now. Anyway,
we are moving forward, and probably after Easter,
we're going away again.
We're going to look at 5 stories.
Oh no, not another series.
5. There's actually
boy.
like 6 stories that we have.
It brings continuity from week to week.
Yeah.
Okay.
How about the stories?
I'd rather
after
be
Jesus?
surprised.
Well, you can be surprised. Just don't pay attention. Kind of like normal.
No, I pay attention at 8:30.
It says the man who said, "Let's just sit here and talk during."
Well,
the
that was
sermon."
just for fun, because I went.
Do I sit there and talk while you're tickling the
Actually,
ivories?
sometimes I
When?
look over, and you're talking to your family.
Whisper, maybe.
Maybe whisper. You got a grin on your face, so it had to be my expense, whatever it is.
No,
Okay?
I'm rarely talking about
Oh, please,
Rarely
okay?
talking about you.
Please, okay? Whenever you get the chance to cut on me, I'm dead meat, all right? I'm roadkill. Yep. That's okay though, Dawn, okay? Because I can see the bigger picture here.
You can?
Yes.
I can see what's happening here.
No,
Face to face with greatness, and it's strange.
I don't know what is that?
Oh. Comment in the comments if you know. Really? No.
Hey, by the way, I didn't know that
doesn't
song
know
we
either.
sang at the service last week.
Which
Kenton's
one?
branching out.
The last one.
At Calvary.
Yeah, I
Lead me to Calvary.
Yeah, I didn't know that one.
That's a nice one.
don't like it when we sing songs I don't know.
Oh,
I have to get
thought
the hymnal
no, see,
out. And,
I
and,
picked
you
that
know,
because I knew it.
Oh, okay.
I knew that.
Lest we forget.
You've been doing that a lot lately, picking songs that I don't recognize.
Well, I'm sorry, Al.
It's all right.
Stretching us.
Well, I
With your
don't mean to be.
musical- with your
I don't mean to
musical-
be doing that. I just assume everybody knows what I know.
It might just be me.
I don't know. I
No.
think there's a
They were all singing it by the end.
yeah. It's easy. Pretty
yeah,
easy.
Yeah.
it was relatively easy.
Yeah. And that's okay. And I noticed you mentioned that in your email this week. You can't leave nothing alone.
What time mention?
To Megan and I, we'd like to branch out and do some new praise
Yeah,
songs,
yeah.
like Kenton has been
Like Kenton's
doing.
been doing. I was kind of like encouraging you.
Like
I was kind of
yeah,
like, look at this. Kenton's been stretching us.
don't use me as an excuse so your agenda prevails. Okay.
My agenda?
Yes, your agenda.
What's my agenda?
I don't know, to hurt me some way somehow today. Okay.
No, I at lunch I almost. You know what Kenton said at lunch?
I have no idea.
He said, "I would like, I want to see what's on the other side."
Oh, I did say that today. Yeah.
The other side of life.
Yeah. So I grabbed.
I
grabbed
see-
my sweater.
He did. He went.
He
and then
was so
said,
confused. He didn't understand
I
what was
didn't
going
understand
on.
he was going to suffocate me right there.
I'm
in
like,
Chico
you-
Bocello.
For your benefit.
That's what.
Well, so then he said, but if there was a pillow, I would use it. And there were these black leather pillows on a couch.
Right over there.
I said, I would die if you used one of those
That's
pillows.
actually what would happen.
I know, no. You couldn't, you don't have the mental strength to hold the pillow down the whole time.
We can.
If I
we
stopped
can test
struggling-
out the theory.
We could do it right now in front of God and
There's
everybody.
no pillows.
Yeah, no
Well,
pillows.
sit on me, I don't care. Okay, it's not going to work.
I know it's not going to work.
We could
I
use the
never
cushion on
mind
the
about
piano
what-
bench. Just turn the whole thing right over.
Just bam.
Yeah,
Wow, who knew this is what we were going to
sit
go
right
today?
here. Sit right here. Oh,
That
I'll be
actually
gone.
would probably.
I'll be gone. Yeah.
Yes.
I would be gone.
We are our
oh,
time.
we can't be done. We talked about nothing worthwhile today.
No, we talked about whether or not
Jesus knew.
Jesus recognized that while he was on earth that
Yeah,
he was.
so that was something new. I never thought about that before.
By the way, did you like our anthem that we sang for the introit last week? Can you recall it at all?
Yeah, I don't recall what it was. I mean, I liked
Trust
it. What
in the
was it?
Lord with all your heart.
Yeah.
And lean
I
not
sang that at
on
choir
your own
practice the other night.
understanding. Trust in the Lord.
Yeah.
with all your
So
heart.
wait, is that the first time you've ever done that?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, it's hilarious because there's a song that I realized I'm like, oh wow, that is so close to it. I can't think of what it is now.
We were right on it on Sunday, though. I mean, with trust, you mean?
No, that song, the tune
Oh.
was bringing to mind. I want to say something from. It feels like something from Prince of Egypt, but I don't know for sure.
In all your ways.
I think it is. I think
Are you saying they plagiarized?
no, because here's the thing: is there's only so many notes, right? It's only so many. There's only so many combinations you can make with 8 notes. You know,
There's more than 8.
well, yeah.
You got the sharps and the
You
flats.
just okay. Yes, that's true. That's true. Anyway, no, there was
I
something
know
in there
that
that
sharps and flat
sounded.
are
That
irrelevant
doubles the
to you.
amount.
Yeah.
Because you used that device on your guitar.
Yeah, that's
What is it called? Capo.
capo.
Capo?
Capo.
C.
Yep.
Capo, that's what I thought.
Yeah, great job with the choir on Sunday. It was a beautiful song. It was.
it was.
It sounded very familiar, so I thought we had done it before, but brand new.
I don't think so.
Okay, all right.
We sang it like it was brand new when we rehearsed it.
Awesome.
Megan tried to say we did that before, but I do not remember that.
I don't know. In my nearly 11
I
years.
played it very well, though. You were sitting right behind me.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah,
Yep, you played it well.
I did.
You always play it well.
No, I was probably the best I had played that one.
That's good because
I
the opening
sang
couple
it-
songs, not so much.
Is that the one that's got the part that you don't play because there was one song we sang at choir practice and you said I'm not going to play with the music.
Oh, yeah,
because-
and I never will
because
again.
it's too hard. Is that the song?
No,
No. Okay.
that was.
Here was another song.
But here's something fun. I always like to get these. Just got a request for a baptism.
Yeah.
And, came across my desk. So getting ready for that. Not determined yet a date, but
Josh?
But no. So, but fun. Well, I mean, we'll probably have several baptisms.
Yeah.
Coming up in the
We
coming
got
months.
some babies coming.
We do.
Yeah.
Some already born.
I like babies.
Some
I like
on their way.
babies. I like babies. Mm-hmm. I like Cassandra's baby coming
Yeah.
over to me.
Yeah, KJ.
Huh?
KJ.
Kimber.
Yeah.
KJ. You
Kimber
call
Joe.
her. Oh, KJ.
KJ.
Oh, Joe. I should have known
Yeah,
Joe.
of course. After her grandmother.
Yeah.
So
And her
we
aunt.
probably should
And her aunt.
start wrapping things up now. Yeah.
You want to wrap Christmas
It
presents
will
already?
wrap up whether we wrap up or
no.
not. 100%.
That's your fault.
Yeah, it's my fault, but it'll still happen. Not
Well, why don't you change that for
unchangeable.
Wednesdays?
Yeah.
You
mean
know,
it
one of
does-
these
keeps
days
us-
we might get into a really good discussion.
I
and
know,
It's going
and
to
I-
just cut us off.
It
at the
could
end.
happen.
You know what? Next week.
People could say, you know what?
That's
Those guys
actually-
do have brains.
PSA next Wednesday.
Oh, it's going to be.
I
you're
will
not
be
gonna
away.
here.
I will not be away.
Which means
It's
we'll
gonna be
have
a
so
2-hour
many more
conversation.
viewers. It'll be Al and I and Steffi. Don't forget
Yeah,
about Steffi.
yeah, it's our taking
I
care.
forgot to ask
Taken
Steffi.
care of. So
I forgot, so don't
I
forget.
took care of it. Last thoughts, Al, as we sign off for
Yeah.
the second week of Lent. Anything?
Yeah, I want to know why we're celebrating Easter so early.
Good question.
I
That's
want to
the
know
moon.
why
It's the
I know
moon.
40 days is all over the place in the Bible.
Yeah,
Yeah,
40.
yeah.
But I'm just curious what the for. So
I think
your,
just
that's your
our
research
acknowledgement.
project.
Your
for the week.
research project. I'll find out in 2 weeks if we haven't found out by then. I'll look it up.
What do you want me to say?
Any parting thoughts or words before?
Yeah, really. Consider joining the choir as we're
Join the
approaching
choir.
Easter. Yep. Any Wednesday at 7:30. You're never treated as a stranger, and if you can't sing, that's okay. We'll teach you. And if you can't sing, even better.
Yes.
But come
you to
join
sing.
us.
Yeah.
Al has joined us when it's convenient for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they'd sing at the first service, then maybe
Well-
I'd participate more. I just
You could
I
leave.
regret missing the choir in the second service.
well,
That's
you know what to
something
do? Come
I
to the
like
second
to
service.
listen to the choir, but they don't sing during the
But
first
come to the
service.
second service.
You know what's good news?
Huh. I have an option to come to the second
Yes,
service.
you do.
Easter Sunday they'll be singing at
Both
services.
services. Yeah.
So can't miss them on Easter Sunday.
No, can't miss them at all, huh?
All right.
We're going to have a big crowd. Our crowd was nice on Sunday.
Great. We had
It really
scouts.
was.
We had a ton of scouts.
Oh, yeah,
It was
scouts.
wonderful.
Are we still talking about Psalms 23 this week?
Psalm 22.
22.
But yeah.
And
22.
22.
22, Al.
Psalm
Right
22.
before 23.
we're still trying to memorize.